Yo, what's up, chads? Welcome back. Today we got a ton of news out of our hands and I just want to get right into it. If you're new, I do Call of Duty and gaming news. If a chat like you is into that, then subscribe and check this out, guys. This is probably like shocking news out here. Assassin's Creed Valhalla can guarantee 60 FPS on Xbox Series X, and I better not see any PC Master Race guy laughing in my chat, because I know for the fact that there will be one guy in my chat that plays on the PC. He will be like, "What, Skrizzle, you thought that your console can do 120 FPS while it cannot even do 30 FPS? I mean, it cannot do 60 FPS, not 30 FPS. Come on, man, just get your facts right." But the thing is that this is such a slap on the face, knowing the fact that next-gen consoles, dude, like, what they're gonna do? Like, hey, Xbox has been promoting 120 FPS. Oh, I saw a Gran Turismo dev say that they were targeting 120 to 240 FPS. Do you understand what I'm saying? And now a Ubisoft spokesperson reveals that Assassin's Creed Valhalla is currently only guaranteed to run at least 30 FPS on the Xbox Series X. I mean, that's definitely, it seems like that Ubisoft catch the Roni situation. Make sure you guys are washing your hands and smash the like button. So this is definitely sus, right? And I definitely want to see your expertise, and I want to know, like, if any of you guys are astronauts or scientists or experts. Definitely go down below and let me know your thoughts below. And on the other hand, this is more of a rumored list. It was like a French website. I kind of converted, but a lot of people are kind of sus about this one. Needless to say, I'm a little bit sus about it too. They got like multiple games confirmed here. That's like what I'm getting. Of course, 2K game, they say that they're gonna have BioShock, Mafia, and Borderlands. And I think Mafia is gonna happen, because if you take a look, this is Mafia's Twitter account. On May 10th, they said family, power, then they said respect 7 hours ago. So of course, a Mafia 4 or a Mafia 2 remaster, or maybe even both, are gonna happen. Activision is gonna announce Call of Duty, that's for sure. And there are leaks regarding the Crash Bandicoot, a new Crash game. So I am very, very positive that we're gonna get that. Cyberpunk for sure. But in terms of Horizon Zero Dawn, yeah, there are leaks for a sequel. Spider-Man, yeah, there are leaks. So I do believe it, even if those leaks are fake. A new Spider-Man game is gonna happen. But God of War, like, I am a little bit sus about it. Like, I'm pressing extra doubt on that one. But I still got the feeling that once they come out with the PS5 design or a reveal event, they're gonna be teasing or maybe showing us the God of War gameplay. And I really hope that they do, because that's when the synapses in my brain, they're gonna start to light up like dopamine receptors, you know what I mean? And serotonin for sure, can't forget that. And Mr. Tom at me in this situation, because apparently we're getting a new gaming dev studio. It's apparently a AAA game development studio that is seeking talented devs to create the games the whole team that is actually proud of. And apparently this is gonna be made by Respawn founders that worked on Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Titanfall, and Apex Legends. And I'm pretty sure these are the devs that got burnt out by Activision and Apex Legends and EA. And they were probably like, hey, we want to do this, but then EA came out, Activision came out, money, okay, we want to add microtransaction, this and that, you can go pound sand. So I think that's what made them make this gaming studio, and apparently it's gonna be a team of 80 to 85 people. My homie thinks that it's gonna be about Modern Warfare 2 Remastered multiplayer, but of course they're not gonna be under the influence of Activision, so this is a new gaming studio. Earlier today, Tony's Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2 was actually confirmed to be a remastered game, and needless to say, Activision, they are swimming in money, okay? Let me look around you, like, they're no longer crying in Lambo. Like, you gotta understand, they got Call of Duty Warzone, they got over 60 million people. They got Modern Warfare, they're gonna have a Call of Duty 2020, they also got Call of Duty Warzone, they got Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remastered, and I'm pretty certain that later down the road, whenever they are itching to get some fresh pairs of Benjis, they're probably gonna release a Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remaster. But as of right now, they are not really looking to. But needless to say, this was a surprise reveal. A ton of people are excited for it, but a ton of people were also, they experienced a dopamine crash. So kind of sad about it for sure. And this is a breaking news. A Japanese website, I just translated this to English so we can read it, but konnichiwa to Japanese people out there living life in the 6. But this is a job listing that said that PlayStation 5 scheduled to be released in October 2020. In addition, the development mass production shipped. And after this, a ton of people got sus. And you know what? People started to make calculations. And if you really take a look at Dirt 5 announcement trailer, it says launching October 2020, and it's gonna be a cross-gen game. So that's where all the astronauts got sus, and they were like, hey man, PS5 is gonna release in 2020, but not that fast. Sony responded by saying that PS5 release date listed for October 2020 is an error, and this is the direct quote. Japanese gaming website, it's not necessarily a quote, but this is the summarized version of the story. Japanese gaming magazine Famitsu contacted Sony about, sorry for butchering this, about the PlayStation 5 planned October 2020 release date mentioned in a job listing, and the manufacturer stated that it's an error, and I quote, "It was due to a mistake in the recruitment side, not the content that was written by our companies," a spokesperson said. As it stands, the PS5 is officially scheduled to release holiday 2020. So yeah, mistakes were made, but some people are calling the suspect. They're like, hey, we're talking about $1 billion company. For them to make mistakes like that, I am a little bit sus, you know, so I definitely do not know. Let me know what you guys think and smash the like button if you are kind of sus about it as well. But this is probably one of the best news I heard, but you gotta understand that you don't want to let your dogs out, guys, because of course a ton of people were disappointed after the Xbox Spartus next gen gameplay reveal where there was no gameplay, and earlier today there was a surprise reveal. 50% of the people got disappointed, the other 50 was like, hey, that's pretty cool. But you know what, a ton of people are experiencing a dopamine crash, but Jeff Keighley hinted at the fact that next-gen expectations will be met soon. It says that Jeff Keighley responds to worries regarding next-gen games, hinting that gamers will have their expectations met in a matter of time. And I clearly don't want to believe it. And just earlier today, Sony put out this intro cutscene that low-key looks like Avengers Endgame 2.0. And I'm actually really excited about it because you actually see God of War in it, you see Uncharted, all the first-party PlayStation games. And that's like a low-key confirmation that we're probably gonna see Uncharted in the future. I know it's not like a full-blown confirmation, but it still might mean something, so I'm hyped. And you know what? Dr. Enif showed up. Homie shots. Pretty much everybody is like, hey, I'm once again asking for your PS5 reveal event. So that kind of tells you what's up. And Jason Schreier quickly fired back and started taking some shots at Sony. He was like, hey, next week Sony unveils the PS5 power score. June, they reveal a detailed close-up photo of the PS5's HDMI port. July, Sony tweets the PS5 logo, except it's backward. Needless to say, I mean, I don't know. And of course, tomorrow there is gonna be a new stream that's gonna happen for the PlayStation 5. I mean, it's gonna be part of the Summer Game Fest, and we're assuming that it's gonna be something that's gonna be PS5 related. But Liana, I gotta say, she do be looking like a snack. In her bio, she says an unhealthy relationship with Mass Effect, DA, EIC. And she says that tomorrow is going to be a big day in gaming news. And then we also saw this one, and basically this is coming from Italy GameStop version, and essentially what they're saying, and this stud muffin actually translated the whole thing, and I quote, "A great return exclusive to the world of PlayStation. Curious? Keep your eyes peeled. Tomorrow you will see a special newsletter, or you will receive a special newsletter." And Liana, I mean, a ton of rumors are flying around that we're gonna be seeing a Mass Effect game, and GameStop is saying it's gonna be an exclusive game that's gonna be announced tomorrow, so I don't know what's gonna happen. And Jeff Keighley is also saying that we're gonna have a stream, an announcement, and then an interview. So needless to say, I think there will be something huge, but there are rumors going around that it's gonna be Mass Effect, and even Liana has that in her bio, so I don't know. I never played Mass Effect. If it's Mass Effect, I guess that people who wanted a Mass Effect, they're probably gonna be happy, but I think I'll be disappointed once again. I think a lot of people will be disappointed, but as long as this is like a next-gen game that shows us like the next-gen graphics, I think people just want to see next-gen gameplay, right? Like, it doesn't matter like what game it is. Of course, if it's GTA 6, I hope it's GTA 6, but it's probably not gonna be GTA 6, right? So that's something that we know. And State of Play is also confirmed to happen on Thursday. It's gonna be for Ghost of Tsushima. They're most likely gonna show us the gameplay, and you know what? People are kind of... David Wonderhart is also acting up a little bit suspect on Twitter. He's like, hey, was looking for something unrelated I didn't find, but this is the gem spawned in front of me. And you know what? This is pretty similar to what we have seen, and of course, a ton of people are decoding this message. This guy's like, hey, arcade machine, Call of Duty 2020 is going to be arcade and not focus on realism like Modern Warfare, slight emphasis on gameplay and strategic map design. And this stud muffin was like, hey, dead offs, question mark. And you know, that's a great idea. And I know that there will be some people out there, Skizzle, you're just reaching, okay? But yeah, it might be a little bit of a reach, but I kid you not, this is David Von Hart that we're talking about, and he has done this in the past where he would remove his background, change his avatar. He normally got his own picture, but he would change it up, and apparently like there is a lot of stuff he's tweeting out, and of course nobody knows if it's related to Call of Duty or not. I don't think this is related to Call of Duty, but this one, I think it's related to Call of Duty, and this might be telling us that the next Call of Duty gonna be a little bit arcadey, and I really hope it's true. I love the Black Ops 2, and I hope it's like that. But a ton of people kind of shared their sentiment. They were like, hey, in one we trust. FTG Gaming just fired back, and he was caught spitting gospels, and he was like, oh, Treyarch development team at E3, and you can take a look. We got David Vonderhaar, we got Jason Blundell, we got Craig Houston, like all three of them. Of course, Jason Blundell has been departed, and he kind of left Treyarch, and that's kind of sad. But I think Call of Duty 2020 is very soon. As soon as we hear more, I'm definitely gonna keep all of you stun muffins in the loop. So if you guys are new, definitely like and subscribe. I got you guys covered. Check out the video on the screen. As always, I appreciate you massively for coming on, and I'll see you in the next one.